So technically this works. There's some friction that's causing it to stop, but it does work. It did work right away, but there's, like I said, there's some friction going on that keeps it from continuing. There's not enough momentum. Could be weight on this, but this is something supposed to keep that from rotating. And there's enough friction that keeps it, that stops it. So did I expect to use it as a clock? Absolutely not. The fact that I got it together and it's working is what I accomplished myself. And most of the time it'll just sit on a shelf, all of the other ones that I have, and look nice. But it does work. I'll probably spend some time later on next week, maybe this weekend, solving why it does that. But for now, it does work. Thank you. I'll come back and give a review in a couple minutes. So we're finished. it was a good kit. It works. I've been playing with the weights to try to get it to to move freely. It does catch eventually and stop. Unfortunately, the instructions for fixing that seem to be, while written in English, don't really mean anything to an English speaker. So the stop state is withstanding the gear teeth on the right side is shown. Okay, get that. Please try parts from 1 to 4. The numbers of the two parts should be the same and installed on the left side of the clock. I guess they're referring to this screen. You're looking for hang-ups or something, but I have none. If I take the weight off, which I'll show you, this thing spins unbelievably. So it has no problem moving. There's nothing holding it back that I can tell. So I'm not sure if it's a weight issue or what. But outside of that, the one problem, it does function. It's more of a display piece than a functional piece. So that's fine. That's what I wanted. It's not going to be a timekeeper. It's a display piece. It'll go on my wall with all the other ones that I have done. But it does work. As you saw, things spin around. They go really slow. If I could keep that moving somehow, it would probably tell decent time. Would it be accurate? No. Anyway, back to the kit. Rokr always makes good quality kits. Their wood cuts are proper. They're not too exact so that it's really hard to get your stuff in, but they're in there. There's no glue on this one whatsoever. Sometimes on the little ones I have to glue them to get them to work because I broken pieces. I did break a couple pieces, but there was enough leftover pieces that I was able to get it to work. So only mistake I found in the instructions was on page 9. When you're putting the dial on, the order of part B13 should be underneath the dial or the arm from this piece. You can see that right here. Should be underneath this arm instead of between the arms. Otherwise it doesn't line up right and it forces it too far back. So after playing with it for a while, that's what I discovered. That was the proper setup for it. And maybe I've gotten it wrong and I just don't know. And maybe that's causing my hang up, but I don't think so. So anyway, that's what I would suggest as being a correct part, or maybe a thinner part. Don't know. That's my suggestion. Overall, I give it a really good thumbs up. It's a good, quick afternoon. It only took me about 5 hours to complete. So I like it. I really do. It's a nice looking piece too. It's big. It's broad. I have a few leftover pieces that I'm not sure what they're for. But I have a bag of parts. If you need them, let me know. Put it in the comments. I'll send you some if you're working on it. But I would recommend this piece if you're looking for a nice display piece. It's big too, so it's the biggest one I have. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like it, I'll be continuing to do these as time and money permits. I don't currently have one in the blocks coming, but I do look forward to getting them. They're not terribly expensive, so I will get them, like I said, as I can afford them, and and complete them and post them up. Thanks a lot. Bye.